guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Saray, and in this video I want to talk about the Makse markers, which I had promised I would do its own video because these things are amazing and I'm so excited about it. All right guys, so I have both of my goal setting systems here. This one is the one that I'm currently using. This is the flagship planner, MakseLife planner for 2022, and this is the one that I will be using in 2023. If you're not familiar with MakseLife, it is a planner slash goal setting system. So everything is all built into one. I specifically use for goal setting and journaling, and that's what I intend to use mine in 2023 for. So there are a couple of different options that you can choose from. You can go for a vertical planner or you can choose a horizontal. I personally prefer the horizontal when it comes to journaling because I have a little bit more freedom when I go horizontally versus if I do it vertically. But either one could work. It's just based on your own personal preference. Because it is a goal setting planner, of course, it has different goal areas to focus on, and specifically it has 8 goal areas. This is one of the pages that I'll be working on soon in my new planner so I can start working on my 2023 goals. However, this is the page from the 2022 planner. This one is empty, but not because I didn't do my compass assessment, but it's because I started 2022 using the insert version of the planner for the A5 planners. And here it is, my completed compass assessment for 2022. And these are the inserts that I had been using. I took them out recently so that I could work on my 2022 year-end reflection, so I've been keeping it in there. So back to the compass assessment and the reason why we are here. As you can see, there are 8 different life areas to focus on within this goal setting system, starting with personal over with the yellow, fun and recreation in orange, work and learning in red, family and relationships in purple, health and wellness in blue, this aqua or teal for spiritual and personal growth, green, limeish green for financial, and then the gray for physical environment. So for a long time, many of the MakseLife users had been using different markers to coordinate to all of these different colors, and it ranges from the Tombow markers all the way to the mile liners, and we all sort of had a different assortment of different markers from different brands, even just to get the colors just right. But the team over at MakseLife did an outstanding job coming up with customized colors to the goal setting system. So enter the Makse markers. These are just so awesome and amazing. And if you're like a highlighter and pen person, like this basically would be really all you need to get beautiful plans laid down on your planner every single time. So it does include a set of 9 markers. Even though there are 8 areas, the Makse team included an extra color, which is the Makse gray. And these markers are double-sided, so it has a chisel tip on one side and it has a bullet tip on the other side. So you really can get really creative with these. Other exciting part about these markers is that you no longer have to guess which marker goes for which because they are labeled. And I remember many of us creating our own labels for all of our different types of markers that we would use in order to get it just right. So this is for the purple, for example, family and relationships. You have your financial marker. So every single one of these is labeled to correspond to the life area or goal area for the system. So we're going to go ahead and try them out. So we'll start first with personal, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the area, and I will go ahead and use both sides so that you can see. So let's do fun and recreation. And these colors are they're muted, but they're also vibrant, which I love. These is for work and learning. And the colors for this year, for 2023, were changed slightly. They were a little bit more muted, so that's why I picked out the 2022 planner, and then we'll take a look and compare it to 2023 planner version. Here we have family and relationships with this purple. So this one's not exactly the same. This one's a little bit more lilac, but I mean, it still works in my opinion, especially if you have, you know, an older planner. I know some people sometimes they'll, you know, get an older planner and then redate it so that it's a little bit more economical for people, because, you know, sometimes a planner can be a pretty big investment. I'm looking for, here we go, my sort of teal or aqua. I go back and forth with those two colors. I kind of like how this is turning out with the highlighter. I might do this in my 2023 planner. But just having just markers that you don't have to guess, they're just like laid there for you. So I'm super excited about these. So this is the regular gray, and then I will go ahead and I will highlight the Life Compass header in the Moxie gray, which is a little deeper of a color. There we go. So here they are side by side. So on the left hand side we have the current color scheme with the markers, and then on the right hand side we have the 2023 wheel. As you can see, the 2023 is a little bit more on the muted side, and I feel like the colors work obviously a lot better with these because, for example, the red is a little bit more muted. So this red is like exactly the same red as it's on the lighter portion of the wheel. Over here I'd say the orange is more on the deeper side, so is the yellow. The gray could really fall anywhere in between. The green is more on the lighter side. The teal is more on the deeper side, and then the blue is sort of somewhere in between. I think obviously they're perfect, and obviously these markers are not meant to just change in terms of change the shading of them, like the you know, it's a little bit darker up here and lighter up here, so you kind of have to pick a side, but I think they work perfectly regardless of whichever one. I think they still work very well for this current year's planner. And I know we only have just about a month left in this year, which I'm kind of sad to let my 2022 planner go, because I have so many memories and things that I've collected over the year, but I'm equally excited to start a fresh new planner. So there you can see the differences, which to me, there's really not much of a difference. I think they still look fantastic. I also love the fact that these markers come in their own container, so you don't necessarily even need to purchase like a separate container to keep them. And it's such a functional container, because usually markers come in these like plastic things that either they're not very usable because you have to like fold it open, or you take everything out and then you have to find a separate container for. I like my writing tools to be like at the ready, and so that I can just grab and use as I need to. And that's why I like my little pouch so much, my little pencil pouch that I use every single day, because everything is just at the ready for me to just grab and go. If I have to fumble with something, then it's more likely that I'm not going to use it. So I really love that it's self-contained in this little cylinder, and you can pretty much take it anywhere with you. It's pretty compact. It measures just 6 inches, so it's perfect to throw in your bag along with your planner if you're using your planner on the go and just keep up with all of your plans or memory keeping or goal setting. So I'm super excited for these. If you want to check them out and you haven't done so already, don't forget to expand the description section and check out the Moxie lineup of products, not just the markers, but everything else. And in case you missed the review video going over my launch items from MakseLife for 2023, I'll go ahead and link it here for you so that you can check it out. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me for another video. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below as well. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.